and welcome to another episode of Life as a Cancer Survivor. My name is Jelena, and I was diagnosed with stage 3 colorectal cancer in 2016 when I was only 34. Ever since then, I have had no evidence of the disease or been NED, but my white blood cell count, my immune system, it's still been like borderline immunocompromised off and on up until now. It's still borderline. So I got the first and second dose of the COVID vaccine back in March and April. I got the Pfizer shot for that. Now it's time. It's been about 6 months. We're traveling for Thanksgiving and Christmas, so I want to get the booster before that travel begins to make sure that I am extra protected. Plus, right now, Colorado is considered a high-risk area, so that's another reason I want to get the booster now rather than wait. So for the booster, I am actually mixing and matching, and I'm going to get the Moderna shot for the booster because I've read that it has a slightly higher efficacy rate than the Pfizer shot. So I was totally fine getting the Pfizer. If you want to watch my videos on how I reacted and all of that to those, the link is up here for the second shot because that's the one where you typically get the more of a reaction. So I'm really interested to see how I react to getting the booster and it being the Moderna shot instead of another Pfizer shot. So I'm going to take you guys along, let you know how it goes for the next few days. I did get instructions for this one that I should drink 16 ounces of water before an hour before I go in. So I'm working on finishing that up right now. And we'll see if that makes any difference in how I react, how sore my arm is, and all of that. I'm expecting a sore arm, and I'm hoping I don't get too bad of a reaction otherwise. But we'll see. I'll bring you guys along and let you know how it goes and how I'm feeling for the next few days. So stay tuned. Hello, so it's been about 2 hours since I got the COVID vaccine. I ended up getting it in my left arm so that my husband John could get a video of me actually getting the shot because of the way that it was set up there at the CVS in the Target. I thought that if I got it on the right arm, the pharmacist would be like in the way and I wouldn't be able to get footage of it. So got it on the left arm. He told me, hang around for like 15 minutes afterwards to make sure you don't have a bad reaction. So there isn't really a whole lot of seating in that area, and we needed to go check one more thing out in the store. So we did some shopping for a couple of minutes, and while we were walking around in the store after like 10 minutes, I kind of felt a little bit of like numb and tingliness on the backside of my arm, both on the upper part and then even down in the lower part here. It wasn't like full-blown numb, and it was just like a bit in here. But it was weird, so I was like, okay, we should hang around for like another 5-10 minutes or so. But I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom and came out because I had drank that 16 ounces of water, so I needed to pee. And then the tingling kind of started letting up, so I was like, okay, I think I'm fine. So we came home, ate lunch, and I've been fine. I am just now starting to feel a little bit of soreness when I lifted my arm up. About right here's where I started feeling sore, but it's not bad at all. We'll see how it progresses as the day moves on and how I feel tomorrow. But that's the quick update of kind of how it was right after and how I'm doing 2 hours later. While I was in there for the shot itself, it was pretty quick once he actually came out. To give me the shot, we had to wait like 15 minutes before because the pharmacy was hopping because it was a Saturday. I should have known it was going to be busy, but that was like the first available time that I could get in. So I took it knowing it was probably going to be a bit busy. So yeah, we had to wait like 15 minutes. And then yeah, when he came out, cleaned my arm, jabbed it in. It hurt when he jabbed it in. I did this time, I tried just dangling my arm loosely instead of having the arm like resting on the armrest. Because when my parents got theirs, the pharmacist told them to let their arm dangle so that the muscle wasn't tensed at all and it might help with the soreness. So I tried that this time, and maybe that's why it's just now starting to feel a little bit sore, but not too bad because I just let my arm dangle loosely. So that's the update so far. I will keep you guys posted as things pop up and how I'm feeling over the next couple of days. Good morning. It is the day after I got the Moderna booster shot. I was fine yesterday. We went out to dinner to celebrate me being 5 years cancer-free and my husband and I's 18th wedding anniversary. So I was totally fine all evening after dinner, and even when we got home, all was well. When I went to bed, I was just kind of restless and couldn't really fall asleep well. It got really windy in the middle of the night, so stuff was banging around, so that didn't help. But like at 2 in the morning, I was just like super uncomfortable and switched beds so that I could just like spread out however I wanted to. So my hips, like my hip flexors, the front part of them to the side, they're really sore. It's like I ran like 15 or 20 miles kind of sore. And I started in the middle of the night, so that contributed to me being uncomfortable and not being able to sleep very well. Also, when I woke up at 2:30 in the morning, I felt kind of warm, so I took my temperature. It was 101 degrees, so I definitely had a fever. And I just kind of tossed and turned all night, slept a little off and on. And so this morning, the hips still are really like tired, sore feeling. My arm is sore. My lower back is a little achy too. And my temperature is 100.3 right now. So I just kind of have that like tired feeling when you've got a fever. And yeah, but I did eat breakfast, and I think that's about it for now. So not feeling awesome, but not feeling horrible either. I definitely just kind of want to lay around on the couch all morning, so that's what I'm gonna do. And yeah, keep myself hydrated. My head does hurt a little bit too. Not bad enough that I want to take anything, but probably by noon it's gonna hurt enough that I'm gonna need to take something. So we'll see how long I last until I need to take something for the head. And yeah, so there's the check-in. Not fantastic, but not horrible. Could be way worse. So, hello. I just woke up from about an hour and a half long nap, and I'm feeling much, much better than I was before the nap. I needed the rest, so I feel a little more refreshed. The ibuprofen helped. The fever, it's down to 98.5, so that's much better. And the headache is gone. The achiness in the hips and my back, it's gone. So I am just on fire right now. I think I just got myself really warm during the nap. And so I changed into shorts. I put a sports bra on because I was just sweating a lot. It's like 72 outside, so even going outside, it's not really cooling me off, but the fever is gone, so I think I just got myself really warm. Being snuggled up under the covers for my nap. So hopefully that'll cool off here, or I'll cool off here in a little bit. That's the only thing I'm feeling right now. Otherwise, I'm feeling much better. I feel a lot more alive. And I think I'm going to be able to help take down some of our Halloween decorations now that it's a week from Halloween. And it's time to start bringing those down. So I will check back in later and let you guys know how things are going, but I am feeling so much better now. So I'm super happy that things are going much better. Hello, it is Monday morning, so I forgot to check in yesterday evening. But after I took that ibuprofen and took a nap, I felt so much better once I woke up. Of course, I was groggy. After I woke up from my nap as usual, but I got something to drink, I was hungry, I had a snack, and I was feeling good. I helped with finishing taking down Halloween decorations, boxing them up, taking it downstairs, and went out and did some weeding actually. I know, before dinner, so I did that. Felt fine the rest of the evening, went to bed, and I slept fine. Woke up feeling just normal this morning. So the side effect, it lasted just a few hours Sunday morning, felt kind of crappy. Took some medication, took a nap, and woke up like a new person. So that was great. This might be my last check-in. So if anything else pops up, I will let you know. Okay, so I thought I was all done reporting side effects that I had from the shot, but I'm not. This evening, while I was showering, I looked at my arm and I noticed I had a bit of a rash. It was a little brighter in the shower, but there's definitely a rash that has shown up on my arm. I got the shot up here, and then if you take a peek here, there's kind of like 2 red streaks here. It is definitely warm to the touch. It's not really itchy yet, so I'll keep an eye on that and see if it grows, if it gets itchier as the night wears on and when I wake up in the morning. So I looked it up really quick to see if that was something that actually happens, and it is a side effect that can happen more likely with the Moderna shot than the Pfizer one, and 85% of the people that had this reaction were women. So that's me. So I will keep an eye on it and let you know how it looks tomorrow. Otherwise, yeah, that's all. Everything else is going well and I'm feeling fine otherwise. So good night and I'll see you tomorrow. Hello. So I totally forgot to hop on yesterday and record an update. So Monday night, I had that rash show up on the arm where I got the booster shot. It's totally gone. Tuesday, it was fading away in the morning. It didn't get itchy, it didn't get any worse, it just got better, and the rash, it is totally gone. So you can't see anything there now. As far as tips that I want to give you guys, I think letting the arm dangle and be super loose when I got the shot really helped with the arm soreness. So highly recommend that. After I got the first shot, I couldn't even lay on the arm that I got the shot in. Definitely not that first night. Second night, it was still kind of uncomfortable. It did not hurt that bad this time. I slept on the arm that night right after I got the shot. So highly recommend that. And otherwise, everything's feeling good. I feel back to normal. I'm back. So I thought I was all done, but I'm not. So yesterday I was, grabbing my arm for some reason, and I found a lump in my arm. Frightening, of course, to find a lump anywhere, especially as a cancer survivor. So it is about the size of a pea, maybe a little bit larger than a pea. It is right over in here in my arm. So not too far from the armpit. So I'm pretty sure that it's a swollen lymph node. I looked it up, and swollen lymph nodes on the side where you got the injection, which this is the side that I got my booster shot on, it is not uncommon. It is just your body's natural reaction to getting that shot, and it is, putting up a response and figuring out how it is going to kill this virus if the actual thing tries to enter your body. So it is, a normal reaction. I'm definitely going to keep an eye on it though, obviously, because you want to keep an eye on strange lumps. So I'll watch it. It is tender if you push on it. It's a little gross. It was kind of gross when I first found it. I had to have my husband check and feel around to see if he could feel it too and feel a little bit more as to like the size and what exactly it felt like. So we've concluded that it looks like a lymph node, but I'll keep an eye on it for sure. If it gets any bigger, totally calling the doctor's office. And I'll keep you guys posted too on how long it stays a little swollen and if anything else happens. So there we go. Another fun little side effect. Hi, so it's Friday night. I'm checking in real quick while I am finishing up dinner over here. So, that lump in my arm, it is gone. Yay. The lymph node, the swelling in it is gone down. I can't find it anymore. In the arm, I haven't noticed it at all day. It was tiny last night because my daughter felt it and was like, ew, but I didn't feel it at all today. Don't feel it now. So I think that's the end of the side effects. Overall, none of the side effects that I have felt have been or have prevented me from doing anything that I normally would do. They're just these weird things that have cropped up. So overall, not bad. Now, since I have already recorded an ending because I thought I was finishing this up a couple of days ago, watch my outro here. So I hope this video has given you all a little bit of insight into what you might expect if you go in to get your COVID booster. If you want to find out a little bit more about what it's like to go through treatment for colorectal cancer, you can click on the playlist up here. Or if you enjoy the vlog type videos more, I've got a playlist of my most recent vlogs down here that you can watch. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon.